Now, the threat of 25% tariffs on Canadian goods may be delayed, but the possibility still looms large. Today, Ontario's political parties unveiled a fresh round of policy aimed at addressing that threat. Shawn Jeffords joins us now with more. And Shawn, tell us what was discussed today.
So, Kelda, we've got essentially a lot of new policy being offered by all of the parties running for office right now. And the idea really is to push and essentially have a lot of new offerings, similar offerings, I should say, about the ways to push back against the Trump tariffs and try to ensure that the businesses and workers in the province are taken care of here. A lot of very similar policy, but obviously trying to stave off these tariff threats.
Doug Ford on his home turf in Etobicoke, surrounded by firefighters endorsing him. It all comes as Trump's tariff threats have been delayed for a month. But the PC leader was defending his decision to call a snap election as every party unveils policy to deal with the possible trade war.
You know, this gives us a strong 4-year mandate to outlive and outlast the Trump administration.
On the campaign trail, the parties unveiled similar strategies for helping businesses and workers. Trade diversification, financial relief, and tax breaks are all on the table no matter who wins the election.
PC party candidate Peter Bethlenfalvy says if the Tories are re-elected, they'll spend billions to provide targeted relief and defer some taxes, stressing that there would be significant help for the auto industry.
The measures I'm announcing today will provide urgent financial relief to help Ontario businesses weather the storm.
Bethlenfalvy acknowledged the measures are campaign promises at this point that will need to be passed if the party is re-elected. That's okay, according to this rep from the auto sector.
I think the package here that we're discussing today is very formidable for Ontario-based manufacturers, and even if they have to wait a month for it, really a month is a really short time.
In Oshawa, NDP leader Marit Stiles also focused on helping the auto industry and stressed that her party will help find new trade partners for Ontario.
We will fight back as part of a strong Team Canada, and we will get to work building a tariff-proof Ontario for the years ahead.
Liberal leader Bonnie Crombie's plan focuses on a round of public infrastructure spending to stimulate the economy and low-interest loans to help keep businesses afloat.
The Fight Tariffs Fund, FTF, I like to call it the F Trump Fund, so that they can borrow at government rates to help them keep workers or hire new ones as they grow.
Green leader Mike Schreiner focused on the housing crisis at an event, but questioned why Ford called the vote at all because it delays any response to the tariff threat.
Doug Ford has abandoned his post as premier at a time when we need him the most to push back against Donald Trump's trade tariffs.
In a statement, Ford says the tariff delay gives time for cooler heads to prevail. Ontario is pausing retaliatory actions it had planned, but could put them back on the table if tariffs are imposed.
Now, Shawn, we've known for years that Doug Ford has been a vocal supporter of Donald Trump, but that's changed over the last month. And today, a hot mic caught him expressing his frustration with the U.S. president. Tell us what happened at that campaign event.
Yeah, Kelda, it is quite a change in tone, as you'll hear in this clip. The premier, as you said, has been really very strident in his support of President Donald Trump for years now. He once said he expressed unwavering support for him, but as you said, that has changed over the last month as this tariff threat has increased. And he was asked about that today. He said he can no longer support him. And when he spoke after the event, he was speaking to PC MPPs and firefighters there. He made his most blunt comments to date, for sure. Let's take a listen here.
But yeah, the election day, was I happy this guy won? 100% I was. Then the guy pulled out the knife.
So, Kelda, you can hear right there the Premier expressing, the PC leader, I should say, expressing that frustration. I should say, though, that now that this Trump tariff threat has been put on pause, at the very least for the next month, that the Premier has also pulled back on some of the measures that he had threatened. So the booze being pulled from LCBO shelves, that it'll remain there, and the contract that he had threatened to rip up with Elon Musk's Starlink, it will remain in place for now.
All right, thanks so much for that, Shawn. Shawn Jeffords reporting from Queen's Park tonight.